Yeah, here I'm back after my cold beer, a shower, and a nice rest. We'll see if we can't finish up this inner wheel well. Taking a wire wheel and cleaning off all the burnt paint so that I can get in there and weld the split a little easier, and just to clean it up in general. It makes it a little easier to see the metal when it gets closer to where it needs to be. Of course, like all of them, we got to do both sides. Decided to gas weld this instead of MIG. I think I can control it a little better. And as I mentioned in previous videos, the weld is a little softer. And this area is, I beat on this metal pretty good. It's getting a little tender, I guess. After making a little heat adjustment, getting around to the critical part, the actual lip itself. There's not much metal, and it's really easy to just burn it away. So I was fortunate that I got it in there and it maintained its shape, which is a good thing. And welding and grinding goes together like salt and pepper. If you do one, you got to do the other. But I didn't put a lot of material on it, so it's ground out real easily. And with the reshaping of everything, when I hammered it back into place, the other split did line up and no longer overlapped, which was a good positive reinforcement that it was getting back to the shape that it needed to be. Got my duckbill vice grips that I'm using to shape the lip, the little 90-degree lip at the bottom. I've got them set so that when I clamp it, it straightens out all the little bends that were in it a little bit, and then I can massage the 90-degree angle where I need it to be. So this is the second split that will weld up. And I was able to fuse most of it together. Did have to add a little bit of wire right at the end. Of course, I dropped it on the floor. And once those two splits were welded together, I was able to finish shaping. As we'll see, you've got a little bit more shrinking, a little more shaping, but from this point it's pretty well whipped. Welding's done, but there's still some shrinking that I need to do. There's a couple of high spots, and I'm heating along the bend of the 90 degree for the lip, softening it up so that as one goes down, it's going to wrinkle that lip edge, and I'll be able to tap it back into place and mush the metal together, which will let it shrink. And it's just a matter of working away along the line. And another old school tool, it's just a body file, and I'm using it to file down the edge. It was a little wavy, and it filed down quite nicely. And product looked very good. Some final touch up with the 50 grit Rolock disc, kind of smoothing out the edges in the valley. And we've got a little small DA sander, smoothing the paint edges down. Getting things ready to go back to sanding for priming. And here's the original edge, and here we have the finished product. All in all, I'm quite proud how it came out. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get it that good. And now we're back to sanding to get all the edges that's going to need to be primed. As I said, I'm not going to re-epoxy the entire car, but I want to have the surrounding areas sanded. And this part of the job is why they call it body work and not body fun. Before I welded the panels in, when they were still out on the sawhorses, I had already pre-sanded all the floor pans, which was a good thing. All I'm really doing now is just kind of going over, taking off any flash rust that might have been, and some of the overspray from when I painted the first half of the, or primed the first half of the body. And get this little bit done here. And I think tomorrow, if the weather holds off, I'll get it all wiped down with pre-cleaner and get it in epoxy prime. Then I'm going to let that set up and do some seam sealing so that it'll have a chance to get nice and firm. And then I'm going to push it off to the side and go to work on the sheet metal parts. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.